Hi Aries, welcome back. We're going to get into this. This is going to be for Aries. So if you're new here or if you're a cross watcher, welcome. Come on in, grab a seat and join us. Just so you know, this is an all Aries channel. So if this reading does not resonate, do help yourself to check out one of my other readings. Just so you know, my name is Ninja. Yes, and I will be your reader. First card out is the Ace of Needles in reverse. So let's keep going. Okay. We have the Eight of Presents. It's like you are, or you have turned your back on somebody in the past here. Okay? I think this was like the beginning of a bad period with somebody. Okay? I think you possibly, just totally shut this person out, or you ghosted this person. Okay? You ghosted somebody. And that person is, okay, let's keep going. Yeah, you withdrew your energy. That's what you did. Look, we have this. So what happened was you withdrew your energy from this person. It seems to be the beginning of a bad period with that person. I think there was a lot of secrets between you and that person. Yeah, you had a lot of secrets between you and that person. And because of the secrets, Aries, I see here it made you very frustrated. Because you knew. I think instinctively you knew. And now when you look back about it, you look back at, you kind of get that bad taste in your mouth every time you think of this person, or every time this person comes around your energy. Huh. Yeah, every time this person comes around, it's like they try to take credit for something that you've done or something. It's like they want to take credit, or they did want to take credit, because this is a past situation. So right here, this is somebody that wanted to take your credit for your job, okay? Or something that you worked really hard for. Maybe it was something that you were very proud of. So now when you think back about that person, or you think back about that period in your life, instead of, it being something joyful or something that you should be, something that would bring you a lot of joy because you worked very hard for something, right? Instead, you look back at it and it's like, ugh, you know, like, ugh, that kind of energy. It was because that person was being lazy and they weren't doing their share. Mm-hmm. Right now, I see you here as like wanting this new beginning. That's what I'm getting. You probably are starting off from scratch. It's like you're having to start all over again because of that person, what they did. They did something here. I'm going to dig deeper. But I do see here that they, something happened where you took back your power away from that person. And now you're going toward the things that are going to make you happy. Things that are going to make you very happy. It's like you knew that you had to tear something down so you could rebuild it and make it stronger this time. And I feel like that's what you're doing at the moment. You have broken down. You've already done this. You've broken down something, and now you're rebuilding something back up again. Something that you're very inspired to do. Something that you're very inspired to get done. It's like you had a wake up call. It's like you had a wake up call that you needed to go ahead and do something by yourself, completely by yourself, away from this person, or maybe even away from anybody. Like you've decided, I'm just gonna go at this by myself, completely by myself. You've gone through a complete personal transformation. You're not the same person. When people are traumatized, people have what I've noticed, people have two separate types of reactions. One, when people are traumatized, they get hurt, right? And then there's that kind of trauma that, it hurts you, yes, but then it also changes you. So something that this person did really changed you to to the point where you're no longer the same person. That's how deep that this person hurt you. That's how deep, it went, that what this person did to you. And it's like now you're ready to face any obstacles that come in your way. And you might be feeling a little overwhelmed. I do see here I do see the five of needles. I know if you're saying, wait a minute, Ninja, I see the five of needles. I do see it. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to see what else is going on. But let me go ahead and pull these out. Because, it's like you have transformed. That's how severe what this person's did to you, right? They didn't just try to take credit for something that you did, or try to break down something that you worked so hard for. It goes more than that. This might have been somebody that you loved. I mean, you really loved this person. That's what I'm seeing. I'm sorry about the camera, guys. I don't know why. It looks like it moved. I don't know. I hope. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. It looked like it moved. The thing is that this goes deeper. Like, this person did something even more than what I'm saying. Because I feel like what I'm seeing here with the Ace of Needles, and it's like you really did love this person at some point. There was a time when you had this inspiration to have a new beginning with this person at some point. And this person destroyed that. And by doing what they did, it ended up destroying you, causing you to have a tower moment where you had to completely tear down. And it wasn't just a project. It's coming out as a project, but I feel like it's more than that. It wasn't just a project. It tore you down. Whatever this person did, it tore you down to the point where now when you think back at that period, it just leaves that bad taste in your mouth. And you went into this hangman energy where you just stood back and you just weren't moving at all. It was like everything else was going on around you and you were just standing still, just looking through a glass. Like, that's how traumatizing it was. You're getting ready to get busy. That's what you're getting ready to do. Spirit, can we get some more information, please? Why is it justice in reverse? Spirit, can we get some more information? Why is it justice in reverse? I see you being mentally conflicted. There's something going on here. And you're getting ready to do something. You're getting ready to get up and work on something. Oh. Wow. This was more than I was expecting, but I will take it. You're determined to get on top of things. You're determined. You're ready to move forward. But there is like it's like you're in this process of you're ready to take some kind of action, but there's something that with the justice in reverse, it's more like, I want to say that, how do I say this? I don't want it to come out wrong, but not that you're going to do something illegal. No, I'm not saying that you're going to try to do something illegal. No, but your energy has changed where ruthless. This person has changed you so much that there is a part of you that is now ruthless. Okay? There is a part of you that's ruthless. You might have been very, or maybe you just perceive yourself to be ruthless, right? Maybe because now you just say things in a certain kind of way. You don't hold back. Maybe before, when you were younger, when you were around this person, you were very proper. You believed that, so if you were a feminine, maybe you believed that you should have long hair, or you should always wear dresses, or it might be something like that, but like you were very proper or socially accepted. And now you're like, cut your hair short, maybe shave your hair, so not really being ruthless. I guess that's not the right word. There's a word for this, but kind of like you do things your own way. You go against, I want to say you go against the grain. You're doing things your own way. That's what I want to say. Like, you do things your own way. You accept the consequences of your actions. You go ahead and just, whatever it's gonna be, whatever however way things are gonna fall, you just go ahead and take it. That's what I feel. That's what I feel like this is saying. Hmm. You might have had a lot of people come up against you. It might not have just been this one person. I'm thinking it was one person, but now I'm seeing two. So you might have had two people. Yeah, two people. One that is much younger than the other that did something so unbelievable that just caught you completely off guard. And now you're ready to throw yourself into work. You're ready to throw yourself into something totally different here, Aries. You're it's like you believe wholeheartedly that you will reap what you sow and these people will reap what they sow. And you're determined to reap what you sow. So you're determined to add to your wealth, to add to your stability. It's how it gives your life purpose. That's what I want to say. It's giving your life some kind of purpose where if you work hard enough, you're going to achieve what you want and you're ready. But I do see some kind of mental conflict going on, and with the mental conflict, it might be because of these people. Like, that they're still around. Like you know that they're still waiting. Like they're waiting in the distance just to come and do something to you. Like you know it. You know what I mean? You just know it. But you're figuring things out. With the 7 of coins, you're standing there and you're figuring it out. It's like you're working, but your body's not moving, but your mind is working. So you're working even though that they're watching you. It's like you know that they're watching you. And you're going to get the results that you want. And you're going to get it in your timing. So it's like you're going to go from standing back and just standing still to just running. Like you're just going to just go for it. But you're waiting for the right timing because you know that these people are watching you. And you know that these two are very sneaky. You know that they're thieves. So this is why you're investing quietly, because you know you're dealing with some thieves. These two are thieves. They might have stolen from you. So I'm seeing here that they were taking credit for your work in the past. But Aries, they might have actually just stolen from you. That's why the 8 of Presents came out in reverse over here. So it goes more than that. Is the camera moving again? Why is it? I'm sorry. I don't know what is going on. I'm telling you guys, I think I have a ghost around me. Okay. I live right behind me is a graveyard. So I think one of them is coming over here just messing with me. That's what I think. Um so they might have stolen from you. That's the point. So that's what I mean. What they did was so underhanded, so bad that it shook you up so badly that it changed you as a person. You know what I mean? It changed you. Like I said, I don't know why I'm seeing it in my eye. Like you shaved your head or something. Okay, this might be just for one of you. I'm seeing a woman shaving her head, or if you're a man, you just let your hair grow. It's something that is socially, what conservatives would think is improper, right? Something like that, okay? Or maybe it's something else. It could be like you're a woman but you don't shave your armpits anymore. You're like, ugh, screw that. Why am I got better things to do. Or you don't shave your legs anymore. You're like, ugh, I'm not gonna do that anymore, right? It's something like you're going against the grain now. I said ruthless, but it's not being ruthless. There's that's not the right word. It's something else. I don't remember. Can't think of the word, but it's something else. It's like, you don't care no more. Well, you do care. Don't get me wrong, but you just don't care what other people have to say. It's like you have a goal in mind and you're gonna go for your goal, and you're just not gonna let these everyday things hold you down anymore, because you've had these two literally holding you down, and one's older and one's younger. Okay, so it's a couple, maybe a couple, I don't know, maybe it could be a father figure and a child, maybe your child, maybe your own child. Okay, and maybe that's why it was so deep and you just changed your personality so much, because whoever you are, you went through a huge personal transformation. I mean, huge. You are no longer the same person. You know, you're a totally different person now. It seems like you realize with the two of swords coming out, I feel like you just realize that it doesn't matter. What you don't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what choices you make. It's always going to be the wrong choice for these people. So it doesn't matter what you do. You're not going to make them happy. Okay? There's like literally no choice, no right choice. Because you're always going to have these two standing around watching you, from a distance, always there, always breathing down your throat or down your neck, right? That kind of thing, causing you delays, right? But you're so determined here to be in this energy of the King of Coins. Like, you're so determined to get yourself there. You know what I mean? I feel like you're ready to push forward to get yourself to that position where you can finally breathe. And I think that's what it is. You've worked so hard and you've had people around you just pull you down, destroy everything that you've worked for, and it's like you can't breathe. And I think that's why, like I said, the hair cutting or letting your hair grow, or you know not taking care of your clothes. Maybe you have holes in your clothes or something, right? But you don't care. You're like, ugh, I don't care. Maybe you have a hole in your shirt or something. You don't care. It's like your priorities have changed. Where before these kinds of things, you would be like, oh my God, I have a hole. You would sew it or patch it or do something, right? Now your priorities have completely changed, you know, and now, having a hole in your shirt, it's like, ugh, okay, whatever, you, you have, that's what I mean. There's a word I'm looking for, and it's like right there at the tip of my brain. I do feel like you're seeing the truth of things, and it doesn't matter. Look, I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at, so you can know what I'm looking at. It's as though you're seeing the truth of things, and it hurts, right? But you rather know the truth. You want to know the truth, no matter how bad it is. How bad it is. You want to know the truth there. And it might cause you some kind of mental turmoil. Like I said, these are people that you loved. You might still love. There's like a level of emotional coldness now. Your energy has changed where there is emotional coldness to you. Okay? Specifically toward people, not animals. I'm not seeing it toward animals, okay? And not like you're this horrible person, or no, just that you're cold toward people now, because of your past experiences. And it's because you're not going to warm up toward anybody until you know that that person has your best interest, or, until you kind of build a solid foundation with that person. You're not going to open up and be as loving and caring as you are inside of yourself. Okay, I think this is an outside exterior type of energy that you got going on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. I feel that inside of yourself, you're still the same Aries. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. I think inside of yourself, from what I'm seeing, you're still the same person inside of yourself. But on the outside, you have a tough exterior. Okay, and it's because of these two. You've had two people here, specifically one, and one seems to follow the other one. One is the leader and one is the follower. Okay, the leader here, the King of Swords in reverse. This karmic is somebody who's just like always planning and plotting and scheming and trying to win one up on somebody else. With the Three of Swords here coming out, this might have been somebody who, I mean, they didn't just traumatize you. This was somebody who was just cruel, like verbally cruel. Could have been physically cruel, okay? Like physically abusive, but I'm seeing I'm seeing this person as more of being like emotionally cruel, verbally cruel, saying terrible things just to break your spirit, just for the joy of breaking somebody's spirit. Very sadistic energy, okay? Very sadistic. Because I do see a level of detachment. You do have a level of detachment going on where you don't get close to people anymore. I would be surprised to find out that you're living with somebody else, or you have somebody living in your home who's not your child. Okay, yeah, I would be very surprised if you told me that, because I just feel like you have this detachment going on, a level of coldness or being guarded. That's it. Being very guarded, emotionally guarded, like cutting people out of your life. And it's because of this past experience that you went through. Like I said, when you look back at it, you just have that nasty, you know, that nasty taste in your mouth when you think of something terrible, right? Um, because these two are thieves. Yeah, they're sneaky and they're thieves. The older one taught the younger one how to do this. Yeah. Hmm. Betrayal. I'm seeing betrayal. You know, spying. I'm seeing spying. I'm seeing these two, spying on you. So you already know that they're watching you. That's why you have this Seven of Coins over here, because it's like you're holding your head down. You're still working, right? But you know that these two are like at a distance watching you. You know that they're up to something, and you know that they're cheaters. So they're always scheming and being sneaky, and you know it. And the thing is that they know that you have the confidence in yourself. They couldn't break your confidence. That's one thing that they could not break. Now, yeah, they probably broke your spirit, or at least one of them did. They broke your spirit enough to change you. Okay? But they couldn't break your confidence. You still have this confidence inside of yourself to go for what you want, even though you might have this hesitancy going on, but you still have the confidence. So that's why the eight of these right here, the eight is coming out over here. That's why that's coming out. It's because once you make up your mind to do something, like I said, you're gonna go from like sitting still to running. You're ready to pounce. So, and I think this person over here knows it. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, Aries. Okay? But that's what I'm getting. It's like they know. And this person might have been a cheater, okay? Because I am seeing a cheater or a person who had a third party situation, had you in a third party situation, very cruel, but was very cruel about it, okay? It wasn't like they were hiding it, you know? Maybe they try to act like they were hiding it, but they weren't. It was like this person was playing a lot of mind games. Like I said, very sadistic type of energy, okay? Hmm. You went through a period of suffering. You had to face a lot of painful truths when it comes to this person. It tore you down. That's what I'm seeing. It tore you down. It changed. It changed you. It changed your mind. It changed the way that you behave to a certain degree. Okay. Now you're ready to strike out alone. Very independent on your own. Spirit, can we get some more information? Let's go ahead and see where this is leading to, guys. But yeah, it changed you. It's leading you to your stability. It's leading you to a higher purpose here. You're cutting out a lot of BS in your life here. You're not going to waste your time on anybody. On anybody or anything that doesn't serve a purpose. And I'm not talking about pets, okay? I'm not talking about pets. I'm talking about people. Spirit, can we get some more information? Oops. Let me see what comes out, guys. I do feel like, yes, you have a higher purpose. And once you figure out this higher purpose, I feel like it's something that you're being guided from. I feel like what I'm seeing here is God is guiding you into this direction. You're going to have this huge change. Possibly with a new love, actually. You know, could be a new love. But I see this as being a huge change, a higher purpose. There's a reason why you're going through this, Aries, okay? Maybe you're going to be part of a higher, it could be a higher institution, like you're going to be part of a higher institution. It's kind of like you're going through training for something. Spirit has you training for something here. So, I'm seeing a higher institution. Your place in the world, your place in life. It's important to put you in a place in life, like yeah, that's what I'm getting. So, like your place in the world, you're being guided into the place where you're meant to be in the world. And you standing so solid to your morals is imperative for your future here. That's what I'm getting. You standing so firmly to your moral code is what's going to be here. I'm going to find out why that's coming out that way. But it seems to be so imperative that you hold on to your morals here. That you stay following the rules. Okay, so you following the rules seems to be very important. It's like you're being tested, Aries. Okay, it's as though your God is testing you for a higher purpose here. You're gonna have a higher knowledge, and you're building this. I want to say a thicker skin. That's what it is. That's why you went to this terrible transformation. But it's to prepare you for something that you're meant to go into, something that you're meant to be, something that you're meant to do. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. There's something here that you're meant to do. Guys, I saw 7-7 on the table. I just want to throw that out there. I did see 7-7. Hold on, I'm going to find out what 7-7 is in numerology. I'm still learning numerology. That's something that's very new to me, so I'm going to find out what 7-7 is now. Let's see what 7-7 is talking about. Okay, it says according to astrology, the angel number 7-7 is associated with luck, spirituality, intuition, divine protection, and a strong connection to the spiritual realm. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. That's why this is coming out. Okay, so yeah, it makes a lot of sense to me. And the need to take time for yourself. Well, yeah, I think that, yeah, because you're going through a transformation. So, yeah. And I think you have a higher connection here with God, really, because it seems like God is on your side here. See, just so y'all know, 777, guys. So I'm gonna put that down. But so yeah, spiritual guide. Let me see. So your intuition might be growing too. So that might have something to do with what's going on. Like, well, that would make sense how you know that these two are watching you. You intuitively are aware that they're watching you. You are intuitively aware, you know what I mean? That they're still around, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and find out why this is coming out. This is the first card that came out. Let's go ahead and find out why the World card is in reverse. Let me see what we get here. Okay. Seven of Canes and Eight of Cups. That's interesting. Okay. So it's like you're having to defend yourself or defend a choice or something like that. Huh. Maybe you're okay. It seems like you might, okay, so with the Lovers card coming out, that's more about change. It's more like changes. Like you're going to drastically go through some changes here with the Chariot and the Lovers. Like you're drastically going to go through some changes, right? And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, but in reverse, right? That is like delays. Or with the Seven and the Eight of Cups here, it's like you trying to cling on to control. Aries, that's the problem. You're trying to control things. Okay? You need to let God take over here. It's you're the one that is causing the delays of you being in this place where the universe wants you to be at, where God needs you to be at for you to serve your higher purpose here. Okay? Now this might mean that you have to join or you might end up joining a higher institution of some kind or some kind of group. Okay? Now this could be like could be a religious group, but it's a group of some kind. Let me see what the bottom of the deck says here. The Hierophant is confirming the Hierophant. It might have something to do with God. Like you have like a higher purpose, a religious, spiritual, higher purpose here. And it's something that you're going to have to defend, something that you're going to have to like go toward. Yeah. But you're still clinging, you're causing the delays because you are clinging on to control. Okay, and that's what I'm seeing here. You're the one that's doing this. You're the one that is doing this because it's like you're fighting it. You see, with the Seven of Canes here, that's you. It's like you're fighting it, you know? You're fighting it. You're fighting it, or you're feeling very, well, you could resistant. Yeah, resistant. That's the word I'm looking for. You're being very resistant to this, to letting go of control. You know? It's like you're so busy fighting it that you're turning your back with the Eight of Cups. It's like you're turning your back and you're distancing yourself from where you're supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? So I think God wants you to just let him handle where you're supposed to be. Like just keep on focusing on what you're doing here, Aries. I see with the I saw the seven of coins. Where did I see it at? Right here. With the seven of coins, just keep working. There's a reason why you're going through this transformation. There's a reason why your exterior, you know, in the Bible, actually, if you did shave your head, in the Bible, it does say, for a woman, if you don't want to cover your hair, to shave your head. So it actually is biblical for a woman to shave their head. So that's why you're supposed to either cover your hair, and I know I am going to get a lot of backlash about this. I already know. I'm going to get a lot of backlash about this. But it does say that, okay? The Bible does say that the woman is supposed to cover her head. And if she doesn't want to cover her head with a cloth, okay, then she should shave her head, because that would be more honorable to God, right? So if you have shaved your head, you are actually doing something that is actually, a commandment from God. So that explains why I saw that in my mind's eye. You know what I mean? Um, at least that's what I saw. So if you did shave your head, Aries, well, you did something that was pleasing to God, because that's what He would want you to do. Okay. I do feel here that your whole purpose in the future here is coming. Okay, but you're gonna have to do some releasing to God here. Okay, or this. Yeah, I'm just gonna say God, guys, because that's what I'm seeing. I mean, the Hierophant is is confirming the Hierophant. I mean, I don't know what more to tell you. Maybe you're supposed to be a nun or something. I'm not sure, but there's definitely something's very spiritual here that is happening to you, Aries. Okay. Hmm. I'm just looking, guys. I'm trying to see if I can see anything else here. Because I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know why I feel like I'm missing something. Or maybe it's just my instincts is telling me I'm missing something here. Hmm. You might end up meeting somebody. Okay, with the Lover's card, you might end up meeting somebody, and that person is the one that you are going to be being defensive with, because in order for you to join this group, you're going to end up meeting somebody to that's going to end up helping you get into this group. So it makes sense that you're going to end up meeting somebody. So I feel like that's why this is so important. With the Lover's card, it's you meeting somebody that's going to end up guiding you, but you are going to be so defensive. And you know what it is? You're stuck in that energy. And you're just going to walk away from that person. You're still stuck in that energy of clinging on to control here. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense to me. Okay, let's see what else comes out. I'm going to go ahead and move on now. But yeah, you're going to end up walking away from this person. And God is saying, don't do that. Don't walk away from that person. Don't be so defensive, because that's what you're doing. That's what you're going to do. This is the future here, guys. Just so you know what I'm reading. So can we get some more information here for Aries, please, and thank you. Okay, why is that coming out? Let me see why that's coming out. Maybe a bad decision, or maybe it's because of a female in your life. Could be. That might be what is going to cause you to go away from this person. This very well could be the same person that was back here. You see what I'm saying? Both of them being air signs. So, oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. So for you to change to go into this group, you're going to have to go through a change. I mean, you're already going through a transformation over here because of your past experiences, yes. But what I'm seeing here is you're going to have to change for this to happen. And you are going to, this is something that's going to happen in the future. You're going to be so defensive. You're going to leave this person that you're going to meet behind because you're still trying to, you're still going to be clinging on to control here even more. And I feel like that's why the that's why the four of potions is coming out in reverse, because that's you, Aries. That's going to be your energy. So you're going to have an opportunity to talk to this person, but you're still going to have this like your emotional side is still going to be defensive. It's like you're going to have to let go of the past in order for you to have this new beginning with this new part of your life that's coming up. You're going to have to let go of the past. Let me see if I'm right about that. Maybe you're going to have to go through some kind of new experiences here. That's what I'm seeing. Like you're going to have to go through a new experience that's going to be uncomfortable. That's what I'm trying to say. An uncomfortable experience that's coming up for you. Let me see. Temperance. I feel like, yes, it's going to be a period of chaos. So Aries, in the future, you're going to go through a period of chaos. It's going to be something that's going to be very uncomfortable for you. But it's going to be for you to be where you need to be. So if you turn your back on this person, right, and you keep going, things are just going to start messing up for you as you go. When you step away from this person, things are going to just escalate into chaos in your life over here. You see what I'm saying? Where you're just going to be like feeling ignored or feeling a very uncomfortable way. So when you go in this direction and when you start feeling out of control or some kind of bitterness or resentment, that's your cue to come back to God. Okay, or to the church or to this organization. Okay, that's your cue. That's how you're going to know you're going down the wrong path, is when you start feeling like, very chaotic inside of yourself. God, and I think this is what God wants you to know here, is that you need to come back. Like, come back to the church, I guess. You come back to this organization. That's what I'm getting, Aries. Yeah, that's what it is. Because you're going to go through a period of chaos. Yeah. All right. I'm going to leave this here. Aries, you have a higher purpose here. Like, seriously. Like, seriously. Yes, you have a higher purpose here. There's something that you're meant to be or meant to do here. Okay. And this is why you're going through what you're going through. Okay. I know I talked about you cutting your hair. You don't have to. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to have cut your hair in the past or cut your hair now, or cut your hair very short. Maybe you didn't shave it, but maybe you cut it really short, right? Not necessarily has to be that. So if you didn't cut your hair, then it doesn't have to be necessarily that. It could be just something that you've done differently, okay? That is against the grain of things, okay? Against what a conservative person would feel that you should be doing, okay? Now this also depends on the society that you live in, right? So because society norms for in different parts of the world is different, in some parts of the world, if you don't cover your hair, then you're going against society, okay? So maybe you are where you live at, women are supposed to, all the women cover their hair and you don't. You did something that's the opposite, okay, basically. But what I'm seeing here, God is saying, for you to come back to Him, come back to the faith. That's what I'm getting, guys. You're going to be part of some kind of institution, higher institution. This could be an education. This could be like a college or a university, or maybe you're going to be giving speeches at a university. It could very well be something like that. But it's going to be something that's going to you're going to be very busy. That's what I'm seeing here. Like, you're going to be very busy in this period. And it's going to be like a building block for your life. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Alright, guys. I hope I said something that was helpful, Aries. If I did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Catch me in the next one. Yeah. Trying to think. This was a very unusual reading, but okay. Catch me in the next one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.